Hi, my name is Dan Modiano, organizer of Success Network, successforus.net. And as you can see, we're making progress here. I have a friend with me today, one of our network members. He's an actor. His name is DeOrio. And the way I want to start is talking about the importance of self-acceptance in order to start your success journey. Because a lot of people say it begins with attitude, and it really doesn't. Before attitude, there has to be self-acceptance. I know that's the way it was for me. If you're an angry person, if you're not comfortable with who you are, if you're always asking questions of why don't I have this, or why can't it be this way, or why can't it be that way, or why can't things be different than the way they are, you're never going to get on that path to success, which is just accepting things as they are and working with the world the way it is instead of the way you wish it to be. Now, I have Randy here. He's going to tell us all about his story, and maybe you can talk to us about how that relates to you, if in any way at all.
Oh yes, of course. You have to be at peace with yourself and to go forward and realize what you want, go after it, and it's better to have the right reasons to go after things. If you have the right reasons, good things will happen. Generally, a lot of people go forward because of the ego or money or whatever. And I believe if it's for the greater good, if you're trying to help other people, if you want to get into a better position to help other people or maybe to motivate other people. And that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Right. Was there ever a time in your life when you weren't quite happy with the way things were and you were kind of a frustrated person?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, even now
it's stifling. It's stifling, it's paralyzing, it's totally, it's the biggest obstacle that so many people have to deal with. With everything you do, it's so important to just be accepting of the way things are. So for me, what I've found, of course, is the requirement to be able to recognize opportunity. And for me, it was connecting with success-driven, positive-minded people. Just connecting with people, and I knew that if I could continue to do that, and not too long ago, I was a very introverted, isolated, detached person. I was very lonely. But I just started saying to myself, I just want to start talking to people, just accepting myself. Don't have to be a show-off. Don't have to let people know how much money I have. Don't have to talk about how much traveling I've done. Don't have to talk about, all my accomplishments, because they're not there. So what am I going to do? Lie? Be a fake, a phony, a pretentious person? I've tried that, and it made me miserable. So I don't do that anymore, and I just let people know. I let people know myself for the person I am. And is that something you can relate to?
Of course, every word, and you're obviously on the right track now, and I'm excited for you to see what you're doing. It's growing. How I know your story, so because you told me your story and how you've evolved as a person. So and the same thing for me. When I was younger, I was a very talented boxer, and I allowed life to get in the way, relationships and this and that. And in boxing, you got to be in good shape and run and train. You have to have your head right. Acting is a little different. I can use my quagmires, whatever's going on in my life. I could use that to my benefit in acting. We just have to just click on and find out what we want, what we're good at, what makes us happy. I love being with other actors. I love being with people like yourself, and it grows from there. You get good days and bad days. I get a lot of disappointments,
A person looks at a person like you, and you might say, like the way I used to be, this guy's an actor, he's an athlete, he's a fighter, he's an author, he's got all this talent. Why can't I be that way? Why can't I have these things? So you're kind of like shooting yourself in the foot, because you feel like you have no talent. You feel like you have nothing that you're qualified to do, and of course in doing that, you're stifling your success. You're not going to get ahead, because you're telling yourself constantly and repeatedly that you're, a failure or incapable of doing anything.
Exactly. I can look to the left and see Brad Pitt or George Clooney or these multi-million-dollar A-list stars and say the same thing. Well, look what they have. Look what they, or look what this one has. And when you start looking at other people, what they have, you're already setting yourself up for failure. You have to say, hey, I am a person. I'm a human being, and they're a human being. And what do I like? What am I good at? I'm not comparing myself with them. I'm trying to make myself grow.
Exactly. Everybody is excellent at something. I truly believe that. Everybody's got a talent. Everyone's got an ability that they can shape into a talent. And once they get on that path, then they're on their road to success. And that's what this network is all about. and that's what we
It's a
hope
great
to-
thing you're doing. God bless you. You know, it's a great thing you're doing. I'm so happy to be a part of what you're doing, you know. And by the way, we're here at the Art Factory in Paterson, New Jersey, right down the street from the falls, where they film so many movies and different television projects.
Yeah,
So
quite a structure we're in here.
after
It's
our
quite
interview, I
amazing.
just want to show you the falls before you leave.
Be happy to check it out. And Randy, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. And again, this is the new format we'd like to implement. We'd like to do interviews instead of monologues, which is good for network members, people who are interested in joining our network. We could, they will be done in my studio in Elizabeth, New Jersey, not here in Paterson. So people interested in getting some video exposure, could be good for your business, could be good for your career. It's just another thing that SuccessForUs.net is offering, and there's no charge. This is our way of progressing and helping our members. Goodbye, and hope everybody has a wonderful day.
Bye-bye, everybody.